That's really good stuff, actually. Howdy. Okay, so I've been threatening to make a tobacco video for a long time now. And yeah, last year we grew our own for the first time. I thought I'd try it out, and I grew 3 different kinds, and it worked out really well. David the Good is who I got some videos on how to do it. Really, you know, tobacco grows really nicely and easily, and it's pretty resilient to transplanting. The only trick to it is here in the beginning. But yeah, here's some of the pictures that from my stuff last year, and I even managed to get some cured up, and I've been smoking that all winter. It's pretty nice. I recommend it if you like tobacco at all, and it also, you can make a bug spray out of it and stuff. But the reason that starting the sprouts is so hard is right here, because these are the seeds right there. They're very, very tiny. It looks almost like a plate of coarse dirt. So naturally, the sprouts are very tiny too. So let's try and set up my shot here. Okay. So what I got here is just, you want something semi-fine, because you don't want a bunch of deep cracks and crevices that the seeds can fall in. Now, last year, the only mistake that I did, or one of the mistakes that I'm correcting this year anyway, is I did it all in a big clump, right? So, which worked great, and they sprouted really, really awesome, and it was like a jungle. But in the end, it was hard to separate them. So this year instead, I'm going to do it in lines right here. Okay, and it's just like let's see, I can't tell where my shot is. So this stuff is just kind of like spices or something, and you can do this like you're applying surgical spice to something. And I'm just gonna do it in like lines. Okay, see, I see it coming out. Maybe just even one. I'll do it more in the center this time. Don't know if you're gonna be able to see that on camera. Okay, now this is a prilep. This is oriental. And this is really the only trick growing tobacco, is getting them started. That will be enough to grow me some quite a nice bed of tobacco right there, prilep, more than I can use. And then I got another one here for, I got 509 burley and a Shuri right here, which is a Virginia Gold, and the burley's supposed to be burley, yeah, burley, Virginia Gold, and an Oriental for a pipe mix. Okay, so after I do this, I'm just gonna set these to the side. This one, I'm just gonna kind of tap those in a little bit. So after you just kind of tap them in there, I've seen some people sprinkle a little bit of soil on top of them, but I don't do that because I risk really getting a clump on top of them. So you just want to mist them a little bit now with some water. You want to get it nice and wet. You don't want to get it soaking wet. Okay, so, and after that, you want to cover them in plastic or put them in a dome or something. I'm actually going to put them right here in another tray that I got going on already. Oh, mark them. So I can't wait to see the hybrid tobacco that I get after years of trying to keep 3 separate tobacco strains. tobacco growers will grow different strains a mile apart to prevent cross. I don't have a mile to put between my tobacco types, so there's inevitably going to be some cross-pollination going on. That's okay, because all of it is good. We'll see what kind grows here best. And you just do that, and you keep it covered. And pretty soon, the little teeny tiny sprouts will come up. I have a picture of them here. And then they'll get bigger. And they were about this size when I transplanted them to someplace bigger. And I basically put them in a custom-made flat where I put them in rows. And then they went from there straight into the ground, and basically it's like a 2 or 3 inch deep. You just grab a handful with a tobacco plant on it and transplant. It worked out pretty well. But yeah, beautiful tobacco. Curing it, I gotta do some work on curing it. I did manage to get some cured, which you've seen at the beginning of this video. I was smoking some. It's a little dry, but that's just the stuff I keep in the bowl. But anyway, yeah, I recommend growing tobacco. It's very satisfying. It's good stuff. It's fairly insect repellent too. So hope you guys having a good one, and happy homesteading.